This video is not LEGO related, but if you guys have seen my 12th city update, which you can check that on my channel, and you can see my predictions video for WrestleMania last year, I forgot to do a predictions video this year, so I will do a thoughts video on it. And we'll start off with the Cruiserweight Championship kickoff show, Austin Aries versus Neville. I thought the match was really good. A lot of high flying, but the only bad thing is Austin Aries didn't win the Cruiserweight title. He had a couple good opportunities to win it, but they still didn't want to take the title off Neville. And I think it was a good match, other than Austin Aries not winning. And then we'll move up the card. We got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm actually really happy that Braun Strowman didn't win. He didn't deserve to win the match. And Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots, he shows up, takes out one of the guys, and helps his friend Mojo Rawley win the Battle Royal, which is actually kind of surprising, but that was probably the third best moment, I'd say, to the whole card. And we've still got a ton of matches to get through, so this video might be kind of long. And we got the Intercontinental Championship match, Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. The match was good. I was actually kind of wishing Ambrose would lose the Intercontinental title, but having him hold on to the title was actually a good idea. And I thought the match was pretty decent. And at the end of the video, I will give a rating out of 10 for every match on the whole card. Sorry about that finger getting in the way. And New Day make a Final Fantasy entrance. That was boring. AJ Styles beating Shane McMahon. AJ Styles finally gets a win on WrestleMania. Too bad he couldn't have a WrestleMania losing streak like The Undertaker's winning streak. Speaking of The Undertaker, we'll get back to him in the main event. And the next one is the United States Championship match. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Funny how they have two Canadians battling over the United States Championship. And the match was really, really good. Jericho and Owens have got a really good chemistry in the ring together, I would say. And the ending was kind of predicted, but shocking still. Not as shocking as another moment I'll get to later in this video. But the powerbomb into the apron to end the match, pretty surprising. And so I really thought that match was good. Wasn't one of the best matches on the card, but we'll move on to the next one, which was the Raw Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Pretty boring match. That was the bathroom break match for me. It's a multi-person match, but it was super boring. And so I didn't really care for the match. I'm just glad that Charlotte actually didn't win at WrestleMania, because she won last year at WrestleMania 32. And so I didn't care for the match too much. And then we've got the Raw Tag Team Championships. But before I'll go on to that match, the SmackDown Tag Championships were actually not defended at WrestleMania, because basically all the tag teams of SmackDown were in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And so now we'll get back onto the main card. The Raw Tag Title match was supposed to be a triple threat ladder match, but the WWE pulls a mega surprise, one of the best moments of the night, It was supposed to be Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defending the titles against Cesaro and Sheamus and Enzo and Cass. But the Hardy Boys show up, Matt and Jeff, the Hardys, show up and win the whole thing. So they are now the tag team champions. When they showed up, I was going nuts because I've been a huge fan of the WWE for many years, and the Hardys were two of my favorites in the ring. One of the worst times was when Jeff Hardy had to end his WWE run, and it's like he said it was just goodbye for now, and he meant that because they showed up at Wrestle-Mania, win the tag titles. Jeff Hardy still jumping off 20-foot to 30-foot ladders, through ladders, at nearly 40 years old, so I don't know how much longer he can keep that up. But that was probably the good highlight of the night for me, and I really enjoyed that match. And then we got the mixed tag, John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice. And that was the boring match, I would say. Another one of the sleeper matches. And then it was predicted. I already pretty much could tell that John Cena was going to propose to Nikki Bella after the match. And I was right. Which probably many people knew about that. And the next match was the non-sanctioned match between Seth Rollins and Triple H. That was a really good match. Seth Rollins. They put Stephanie McMahon through a table, get her out of the equation. And Seth Rollins ending the match with Triple H's finisher, which he also used as his own finisher, so it was pedigree versus pedigree, kind of. And so the ending to the match was actually really good. If Seth isn't 100%, he'll probably be forced into a match later tonight on Raw because he beat Triple H. And Stephanie wouldn't be too happy that she got put through a table. And so that's pretty much the end of the non-sanctioned match. Seth Rollins wins that. The SmackDown Women's 6-Pack Challenge. Pretty boring match, even though it was a multi-person match again. Still pretty boring. There were some good moments through the match. The ending, I would have liked if it was either Mickie James or Naomi, which it was Naomi that won. She won it and is walking out of her hometown of Orlando as champion. And so that was a pretty decent match. Not many big points to that match. And then we got the WWE Championship match, Randy Orton defeating Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton, once again, I would say he's avenging his loss at WrestleMania 25 against Triple H, which he actually had won the 2009 Royal Rumble, but lost at WrestleMania. But this year, he won the 2017 Rumble and won at WrestleMania, so I would say he's just avenging that loss from a few years earlier. And the match was good, really creepy, partway through the match, if you are lucky enough to find the points of the match where the ring just went creepy and it was like a snake pit. Ugh. Really gross. But it's all scripted. But it was just yuck. I was actually getting grossed out, and I know it's all scripted. And then the match was good. Creepy, but good. And then we got the title match was good, and now we'll go on to a title match that was probably the worst title match of the night, the Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Brock finally beats Goldberg but this time, Goldberg can't keep Brock down no matter what he hits him with. And so, that was pretty boring match, but it was a good match, but a boring match. all the main matches, and here's the main event. They had good old JR come back, Jim Ross. He comes back, calls the last match of The Undertaker's legendary career. And unfortunately, just like they did with Ric Flair, almost a decade earlier, The Undertaker. But why do they have to have Roman Reigns be the guy to end the career of The Undertaker? Couldn't have they done it with someone else? But it's like, the only good thing would be Roman Reigns is going heel now. But to say I witnessed, even if it was on the WWE Network, I had to watch it that way. I can still say it. I would still be glad that I said I witnessed the last match of The Undertaker. Undertaker has always been one of my favorites in the WWE. Probably second to Jeff Hardy. But The Undertaker has always been one guy in the locker room that's been respected by everybody. Sorry about the shaky camera. But it's just really sad, but you knew it had to come at some point. And I've already predicted something for next year, which is going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, because that's what they say they want to do for it. And then they want to do... I'm hoping Undertaker gets inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. That really needs to happen. And so that is pretty much the entire WrestleMania 33 thoughts video. If you guys could tell me what you think, if you watch the WWE Reviews channel, WWE Reviews and Vlogs, tell me what you guys think in the comments section of my video, and I'll check out your guys' thoughts as well. And so you guys can just tell me what you think if you watch the WWE in the comment section. If you don't watch it, it's okay. But I'll just hope you guys, if you did, hope you enjoyed WrestleMania 33. I know I did. Had not a lot of spoilers, but one main spoiler would probably be that we've already got our Mania 34 main event made. But, oh well. It's all scripted, but who cares? And sorry if I just spoiled any kids watching if you watch it. Really sorry that I said that plenty of times through the video. But you guys can just tell me what you think in the comments section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will get more videos out in the future, and you guys can just wait for the next video, which I don't know what that'll be, so just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.